is about to begin, and you're gonna love it.
What's up, YouTube? This is Laxroxtopher here. We got the UTSA Roadrunners to start up this new Missouri Dynasty here in Week 1. As you can see, to make it a little bit of fun, I made Mr. Hurricane the offensive coordinator. Of course, in his Dynasty, Eric Taylor's the head coach, so I made it realistic. Here's my #1 recruit, this big old 6'5", 210 free safety out of Missouri I'm going after. And I'm also going after this big, tall, 6'7", 227 quarterback Justin Pickens out of Mississippi. And one of our team needs was punter, so I signed Roy Thomas, the 3-star punter out of Missouri. So it's nice to already have one need filled. As you can see here, we are ranked 33rd in the preseason polls, and ironically, our home field, Farlots Field, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'll look it up when we actually play there, but it's also ranked 33. But this week we're going to the Alamo Dome, so we're away from home to start the Dynasty up. We're projected 6th here in the SEC East behind a couple of the good teams, and we're way down there in the real SEC, so we got some room to improve, unlike Kentucky, who's at the very bottom. As you can see, Trey Barrow, our senior punter, is the only person on the American list, and then second team All-SEC is TJ Moe, and that's all we have for big-name, nationally recognized players. But here we go to the Alamo Dome to start this one up. Henry Josie, he's here from Jankentoe City, Texas, so he's in his home state, playing in front of some family he's got in the stands. He's looking to make an impact here, as so is the rest of the Missouri team, as they're looking to start this season off with a big old W in the win column. Glasgow gets to start in this game over Evans Okocha, which I'm not sure why, but that's the way it is, and I can't change it now. So Glasgow there gets a big pickup on the first play, but on the second play loses 3. Later they'll punch it back to about a 3rd and 10. Glasgow will get the pass from Souza. He's a little short. Wouldn't matter. There's a holding penalty. Coach Lax will decline that, and he'll just have them punt the ball and be safe about it. James Franklin, he hits Daniel Lawrence out of the backfield. Big pickup there for 8 yards. On second down, though, they lose a yard. 3rd and 3, they're thinking run, and they lose another yard. Therefore, it's the punt. As UTSA holds Mizzou to a punt on their first series, both offenses going out in under 4 plays there. Souza almost was a pick to Gaines, who just can't keep his hands on it. But then on the end around to Harrison, they'll get nothing, bringing up 3rd and 10. Souza trying to do something with it. He dodges Richardson, but then he gets hit from behind, and he fumbles the ball as the tackle will pick it up. But look at this hit. He gets his arm right in there and just comes up and swats the football out of Souza's hands. Lucky their offensive tackle was there, else Missouri would have been in great field position. Look at Coach Lax saying, "What a hit, baby. Keep that intensity up." Franklin trying to keep that intensity up as he rolls back, hits Waters out of the backfield there, bringing up 3rd and 1 as they pick up 9 yards. He'll hit TJ Moe on the slant. Gets it into the red zone for the first time of the season for the Missouri Tigers. Franklin will get sacked here, however, pushing him out, and they won't get another chance to get it into the red zone here on this series, as they will just score on the play action fake to Lucas. 7 points. Missouri as they score on their second possession of the game. Souza gets sacked there by Richardson, who just breaks off his tackle or his block in time to make the tackle. Glasgow picking up 4 yards there, making a manageable 3rd and 6. Souza gets hit, alters the throw. That'll bring up 4th and 6 as they'll punt, and that's 0-2 for the UTSA offense there on 3rd downs. We get sacked there, however. Franklin rolls out on the bootleg and just gets drilled by the D-end, who didn't bite on it at all. Lawrence picks up a lot of the yards back. Franklin trying to pick up the first down here. He'll hit Green Beckman, who turns it upfield just above the first down line, and we'll pick up a first down. Hand off to Daniel Lawrence. He picked up 7, 2nd and 3rd. The motion across to the right. Fake to Murphy. Franklin play action pass. He'll hit Waters, and he's inside about to the 11-yard line. Hand off to Lawrence just short of the goal line in the first down. That one will get him hurt, but it works out as he is only out for a little bit, but we're totally forgetting about Henry Josie, who for some reason didn't get to start here. Franklin hit there, and he'll get hit here as he hits Clark for the touchdown. Huge play there. You can see Franklin takes a hit but delivers the ball perfectly to Clark, who uses his big frame at tight end to box out the DB and get the touchdown. 14-3 lead for the Tigers, or 14-0 lead for the Tigers. My bad. Spoiler alert. But We'll just roll with it. What the heck, right? Souza making some plays with his feet there as he'll roll out. Dick can't spin out of the tackle, but 2nd and 6 here. Souza making more plays with his feet as he'll pick up another first down into UTSA territory. Handoff to Glasgow. He'll pick up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Souza dropping back. He'll tuck it in again. The tackler misses. He gets to about the 10-yard line as they are in serious scoring position here. Glasgow tackle from behind, or else he might have scampered into the end zone there. Evans Okacha isn't on this play. He's there on the hitch, but Souza's going to take himself and just misses the goal line. Luckily, the defense comes up big there. Souza gets sacked here on 3rd and goal. That will force a field goal, and it is good. You guys saw that coming because I let my lips slip a little bit, but Eric Taylor excited for that as his team just put up their first points of the match in that one. Franklin dropping back here. He shrugs off a tackle, will roll out, spins to the left, picks up the first down, tries to scamper out up, but then jukes and spins and gets to the 50-yard line. 13 seconds left. Missouri uses a timeout. The handoff to Henry Josie, who scampers forward, drives, gets the first down. They're on the 40-yard line. 9 seconds to play for a shot to the end zone, but he is forced to check down as he'll throw to Josie, who picked up no yards there. They'll call a timeout, kick a 57-yarder, and that is the All-American right there. Only reason I went for it, and it was good from 57 yards. Don't know how many of those I'll be trying, but in a dome, All-American, I'll give him the shot. 14-point game at halftime as Missouri leaves 17-3. Coach Lax pumping up James Franklin here as he sends him back out. It's the start of the second half. Franklin here. He remembers his run from the end of the second half or second quarter, and he'll run out here. Doesn't keep 2 hands on the ball, forgets to carry it and bring it with him as he gains up 10 more yards, but without the ball as UTSA will recover that fumble. Luckily there on the end around, that's a loss of a yard. UTSA can't get anything going on the ground unless it's Souza, it seems. And the occasional run by Glasgow. Souza here looking to make a play in the air, however, as he almost hits Cam Jones. Great play by the DB. Cam Jones is their star receiver, and they got to start looking at him more if they want to score. But then James Franklin here could have picked up so many yards, but he runs into his tackle. It slows him down. He doesn't pick him up. He looks deep here, getting greedy for Mo. Almost throws an interception. That's one of his... He's only had about 1 or 2 bad decisions in this game, and that was one of them. Franklin here trying to pick up another 3rd down, and he does as he hits Mo on the crossing route short there. Now he's dropping back again as the passing game seems to be working. Almost was an interception, but good play. His cadence forces an offsides though on the defense, as that will help make this 3rd down a little more manageable at 3rd and 4. He will send Josie out of the backfield to the left, and then he will hot route him to a slant. He sees something in defense he likes. It's open. He hits him, and it works. Great hot route there, and that's why Coach Lax lets him have the authority to do that kind of stuff. Josie here picks up another 10-yard gain, as he is pretty solid for at least 8 yards every time he picks up the ball. Franklin, though, feeling the pressure in this game as UTSA has got to him a lot more than we thought they would be able to in this game. Lawrence can't quite pick up many yards there. 3rd and 10, it's long. Handoff to Henry Josie, breaks a tackle, and he gets us 7 yards there. They fake the field goal. Breek Stresser is rolling out, and Clark gets it, and he plows over the DB for the touchdown. Coach Lax excited he dialed that up, and you can see all the UTSA players very excited they got to finally use that play. They practiced it all week in practice, and who thought they would have actually gotten the call for it in the game, and they do, as that makes it a 24-3 game here at the Alamo Dome. And also the Missouri Tigers getting some pressure on Souza. As you can see, they can't convert, or they get sacked there again, and they can't convert here on 3rd down. And they've only converted once on 3rd down in this game so far. Josie gets clobbered on this punt return though, and he'll have to leave the game, and he will go to the locker room. Luckily, we hear that it was only a mild concussion. He is expected to be back next week against Georgia. Franklin, though, trying to get it done with the air without Josie here. As you can tell, he's got family in the stands here. He's not very good, and it doesn't look good whenever you see players taking hits like that to the head, but it doesn't affect Missouri as they will throw the ball to Mo here, making it a 31-3 game. That pretty much wraps it up for Coach Lax, as he will probably try to run out the ball here as long as their defense can stop a miracle play by UTSA. And Souza here playing a A decent game, not great, but there he's just trying to force something to keep his team in it, and it ends up bad as he threw in the triple coverage. Lawrence here, as the backups are in now, they're not in yet, trying to pick up a play. God, I'm just spoiler alert in this one. But Kendall Lawrence picking up big carries there. As you can see, he's averaging 5 yards per carry. Then the third stringer even getting a snap here. He loses a yard, though. 2nd and 11 on the screen. Nothing happened there to Lawrence. He loses 7 yards on it. Long 3rd and 8. They're in field goal range, though, but trying to pick up the first to keep the ball in their hands. And Franklin will hit Mo. Mo picks up his 2nd touchdown in the game. And now the second team offense will be in if they take the field again. UTSA trying to make it look a little better. Not sure if they can get the win now, but they're at least trying to put at least a touchdown on the score here. As right now they have failed to do anything offensively unless it's Souza with his legs. He can't spin out of that one where he would have had some running room, maybe taking a hit there from the defensive tackle, but just can't roll up. He gets tripped, and that one will pretty much do it as long as Missouri doesn't have a mistake here and they just hold on the ball and run out the clock. And it comes down to this play right here, 3rd and 3. This will make it to where they'll have enough time to run out, and the third string back picks up the yards they need, and that one will end it, as this one is a big first win for Missouri, 38-3 under the Coach Lax era. As you can see, UTSA's offense not able to do much, but solid win for the Tigers, and one that they definitely should be proud of, as they worked their tails off to get this one, and UTSA gave them a lot of threats they needed. As you can see, James Franklin, though, playing a great game, 4 touchdowns there, and only having 3 incomplete passes. Because as you look at the stats, a great game. We completed 17 of 20 passes in this game and had a solid game rushing. Eric Souza, 2 for 6. They only tried to throw the ball 6 times, only got 11 yards. We are easily over 100 yards as a team. Great carry there. They got 69 yards rushing. Yes, 69 plus 11. That is under 100 yards of total offense for the UTSA Roadrunners, as MrHurriicanes offense just got shut down there. But next week, we got number 5, Georgia, at our place. Should be exciting. Make sure you tune into that one. To make sure to stay up to date with me, follow me on the social networks and stuff. That's down below. Comment and like this video, please. And most importantly, keep gaming.